I'm Tom from Do-It-Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at how to dry herbs from your AeroGarden to preserve them. So if you have an AeroGarden, you know that it produces a lot of herbs, and you can't always use them all fresh. So this is a great way that you can dry them very easily and then use them for cooking, just like you would any other kind of dry herb you get from the supermarket. So I've got some Thai basil and some Genovese basil in here. I just picked this from my AeroGarden outside. I just used shears and cut everything off the tops there. Then I rinsed them in this colander, and I like to rinse everything really well in case there's aphids or dirt or anything like that on the leaves. So this is all nicely rinsed. It's had a chance to dry out a little bit. And then my next step is I'm just going to go through and pick the leaves off of the stems for all of these. And I'm going to do that now. I'll pause for a second. Okay, so here's the herbs, and I'm putting the leaves that I've picked onto this little toaster oven tray, and I've lined it with aluminum foil. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it into my toaster oven. Okay, putting this in here. Close that up. And then I'm going to set this on 250 degrees over here. And I'm going to do about half an hour. So you really just want a fairly low heat. And you're not trying to cook them, obviously. You're just trying to dry them out. You can also put them in the sunlight and sun dry them, but I find this is a lot easier and a lot faster. I have the convection setting, so I do have that switched on. And then I'm going to leave these for about half an hour to dry out in the oven. Okay, so here's what we get afterwards. This is nicely dried out, and you can see, you get these nice dry herbs that'll last for a long time. I like to kind of crumble them up with clean hands a little bit, so that they're a little bit smaller pieces ready for cooking. And then I'll show the final step here. So now I've got my own little custom herb jars here. You can get these on Amazon. They're super cheap and easy to get. So I'm just going to open this up, and then I can either just, by hand take the herbs and put them in here, or this is where the tin foil comes in handy. I can make this into like a little funnel almost, and then pour it in. I'm holding the camera, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll stop and come back. Okay, so you can see I've just made a little funnel. Really easy to just shake that all down into the container here. And there we go. Now when we take a look here, we've got this nice container with some herbs, and you can use these for cooking just like you would any other kind of dried basil. It's pretty economical over time because, again, these yield quite a lot, and you just get something really nice and fresh. You can fill up a whole container like this if you have multiple AeroGardens or a larger one, or you just do this consistently. If you found this helpful in any way, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps.